everybody, it's Allison, stlprostretch.com. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Today's video is on glutes and working in arcs. So we're going to work with the glutes and then the external rotators, and then see how that kind of can lead into a lateral hamstring stretch. So if you have tight glutes and you're a runner and you have tight outer hamstrings, this is a good video for you. As usual, please work within your range of motion. If something hurts, stop doing it, and always move and resist. So let's come to the mat, and we're going to review what it's kind of like our go-to for Kihara resistance stretching glute stretch, which is the figure 4 stretch, but we add movement and resistance. So you're lying on your back, and you're going to cross your ankle over your opposite knee, lift. I've got my left ankle crossed over my right. I'm going to take my left hand, put it through the hole, my right hand behind. So I'm pushing out with my left leg. See how I'm pushing? I'm pushing the ankle out. So actively pushing the ankle out to drag the upper body. The upper body is the counterweight, so it's the resistance. And then I'm going to keep pushing the ankle into the thigh and then pull back. So that is our traditional, like, Kihara supine glute stretch. And what I'm going to do today, because for some reason my tightness, I don't know what I did, was just a little not helping me. Obviously, foam rolling first is going to help quiet these muscles down. But also, you know, I always think about pigeon, and pigeon is fine, but you can also do pigeon supine. It'd be like a little bit like in yoga, we say cradle the baby. Well, we're going to just add some resistance to it. So I'm going to externally rotate my thigh. I'm going to take my right hand and put it around my ankle, and then my left hand around the knee, or you could put both hands underneath, just grab the shin, and I'm going to push out with that leg, push out, and then pull in. Push out and pull in. And I'm going to turn here in a little bit because I want you to see these different angles that I've been getting, because this is very, very similar to like the figure 4 stretch. This would be a little bit deeper than the figure 4 stretch, probably. Once the hips come up, you know, you're kind of done. But what I did the other day was I just was not getting into the pockets that I wanted to. So I started changing the angles and the rotations. And hopefully you can see this. So I'm going to turn a little bit. I've got my hand underneath so I'm going to push and pull. Remember, you're always pushing and always pulling, so there's always resistance. And then I'm going to start changing the angle. So I'm going to lift my foot up a little bit, push and pull. You could even take your right hand, put it around the foot to do this, but usually the ankle is a lot more stable, the ankle bone. Or you could take the whole leg down a little bit, the foot down toward the groin, and do a push and pull that way. And then another thing that you can do is, and I've done this in other videos, take the hand and put it around the arch of the foot so the palm of the hand meets the arch, and you're going to push out and pull back. Push out and pull back. And you can change the angle here too. We can move it over to the side, push out and pull back, out and pull back. You could even go up high, push out, and pull back. And then when we get to this point, we're almost working into lateral hamstring. So lateral hamstring, I'm going to cross the hand over. I'm going to kick down toward the outer hip, and then I'm going to take it across the body into that lateral hamstring. So down and across. I'm actively kicking the heel down toward the outside of the hip the entire time. And then I'm taking the foot across the body with the arm. So my arm is going one way, my heel is going the other. Now, if I want to intensify this, I'm going to lift the knee of the opposite leg, kick down, and then as you come across, I'm going to tilt this knee inward. And that's going to give me a great lateral hamstring stretch. So you can kind of see how all these muscles, the external rotators and the lateral hamstring and the peroneals all the way to the bottom of the foot kind of form this line of tension. sometimes it can even be the bottom of the foot can be tight, like your plantar fasciitis and stuff like that. And that could be the reason that you're having tension in your hamstring, because something along that line is tight. So anyway, let's do the other side. I'm going to lie down, and we'll start with hands underneath the shin, push out and back, out and back. Oh, this is such a good stretch. I don't know why. I just never thought of doing cradle the baby this way. And then working in arcs, because our body moves different ways. So you can lift the foot a little bit, push out and pull back. Or you can take the heel down toward the groin. You can even put your hand on the top and one hand on the knee and pull it in like this, kind of take it across the body a little bit. As long as you're pushing and pulling and nothing hurts and you're working within your range of motion, you should be fine. And then we'll work into that lateral hamstring stretch. I'm not doing as many repetitions as I probably would have on my own. I'm going to kick the heel down toward the outer hip, pull it across with the arm for that lateral hamstring. And then I want to add that extra tension in there. Drop the knee in as you cross it over. Excellent lateral hamstring stretch. And remember, you can also do this like one-handed. Take it across and over, push out with the foot and pull back with the hand. That's another great stretch. Eventually, foot behind the head. These are all great stretches to work into that foot behind the head if you're a yoga enthusiast. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you today. Hope to drop a couple more videos this week. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I might be able to do a live class. That would be really fun. So anyway, happy stretching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.